Hey Pisces, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for August 2nd. Let's see what's going on with Pisces. Thank you to all of you who have been engaging with these videos. Every time you like and comment, that's the sort of engagement that's keeping this channel going, and I very much appreciate it, so thank you. At the heart of your reading today, we have you armed with your own personal sword of truth that's motivating your actions as you move forward swiftly toward an objective with the Knight of Swords at the heart of your reading. Tell me, what is the challenge that Pisces is facing in pursuing this goal? We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Moon in reverse. So this is an incremental sort of progress where you make some headway and then that entire objective fails or falls apart. And then you pick up the gauntlet again, and you go after perhaps a different objective, and you make more progress toward that goal, and then that one falls apart. You may be perceiving this as a series of failures, but the actual situation is that you're experiencing a major life progression. These repeating patterns and cycles, every time you get further and further along the path, the less wary you are of venturing into the unknown, the more secure you are in your own capabilities to come up with agile solutions in the moment. You're trusting yourself more and more, and you're less afraid of the unknowns in life. And that's the real journey. The things that you think are your goals and objectives are mere carrots on the stick to get you to achieving the greater objective of working on yourself. Your focus is on the Nine of Pentacles energy, which is currently you are working toward achieving a greater degree of luxury in your life. You want to you want to be able to splurge. You want to be able to enjoy yourself, to treat yourself to the finer things. There could be one specific major purchase that you want to make, and you're working your way toward either being able to afford it or aligning the circumstances in your life so that you can welcome this thing in. In the recent past, we have the Empress. This is you rising up into a fuller expression of who you have always been destined to be. This is a very creative energy, very intuitive, very in touch with not only her own emotional state, but the practical matters of life. She remains fully present and fully engaged with life, no matter how deeply she's feeling her emotions. I think you're feeling very creative, and it's leading you to a sense of joy and satisfaction in an evolving dream of yours. It's no longer a fantasy. You're not sure exactly what you're headed toward, but in order to not make it too specific, you're intentionally leaving the end result a bit vague, but you're striving in a certain direction. This would be like a painter who doesn't know if they want to get into selling their own prints or working for an art house or apprenticing under a more established painter or selling your paintings in a gallery. You're just creating for the sake of creating. It's this not putting too fine a point on where those dreams are headed. I feel like is the point of the reversal. And that's allowing you to just have fun with it in the moment. This Three of Cups is like, I'm not going to take it too seriously. I'm just enjoying it. I'm just doing it for the fun of it. But those two energies combined feels very fortuitous for being tapped into universal flow while following your dreams. In the near future, we have exactly what I was sensing. The Ten of Cups. This is very fulfilling energy. It's deep joy and satisfaction. And we, in our little human brains, like to think we know exactly what's going to make us feel this way, when all too often the things that we strive toward end up not being that enjoyable when we finally have them. I think you're very well positioned to land spot on center in a situation that's going to be very fulfilling for you. Your surprise energy is the Magician. This is being in the right place at the right time to make something happen that you thought was outside of your control. You're going to surprise yourself that you're the one who holds the key to unlock the door, and it's going to be something very specific. I'm not getting much more than that for this reading. It feels like a very brief energy. It enters and exits your life in the matter of a few hours. The opportunity presents itself. You unlock the opportunity, and in so doing, you're proving to yourself that you're capable of creating an opportunity. It feels invigorating. That moment feels invigorating. Your hopes and fears, we have the Emperor in reverse. I hope that I don't get entangled with someone who is going to siphon my energy and present themselves as a true partner, but they'll actually be a detriment to my creative passions and goals. That's part of it. And you're also hoping that you aren't going to engage with the lower vibrational side of yourself that would be bossy or domineering or controlling. Let's see the end result. You will carry it across the finish line. Whatever this thing is that you're doing, remember we said at the beginning of the reading, there's this pattern of starting something and getting it off the ground only to see it fail and feeling discouraged by that. This time around, you're going to get it across the finish line. You're going to have a greater sense of fulfillment, completion of an obligation. You will see your goal met, and you'll feel very, I want to say whole. You'll feel whole. You'll feel complete as a result of this. And I just mean in the regard of this course of action. Your advice is the King of Wands. So be willing to take on a leadership role when called upon. If you shy away from it, it's not going to deter you from your goal. You're already headed in that direction. If you want to optimize your experience, there will be opportunities presented to you to take charge in some way. If you demur, then someone else will handle it. But if it's up to you, it's almost like you springboard your progression, not only toward this goal, but in your character's evolution in life. So Pisces, I hope that helped. Have a great day, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Ready for more? Check out this playlist for your zodiac sign for an even deeper dive into your story. And if you're in need of more individual attention from yours truly, click this link in the description box below to learn more about my personal readings, and consider becoming a channel member for access to exclusive members-only readings and live streams.